Hey Virgo, welcome to Aria Moon Tarot, and thank you so much for being here. This is your love reading for anyone with Sun, Moon, or Rising in Virgo. It's a general reading, so take what resonates and leave what doesn't. If it doesn't, check your other placements. All right, let's get started. So you have the Shapeshifter. Okay, this is giving me a similar vibe to what we had going on in reading 1 already. So if you did feel called to that reading, might be worth checking out. We'll see what other messages come out. But this opening energy is definitely giving me a similar vibe. This is kind of showing me that you're manifesting a huge change in yourself. But beyond that, you're changing how you are seen or how you're viewed in the world. You're changing the way you show up in some way. I really feel like for most of you, this is an internal shift. Again, similar energy to reading 1. So it's an internal shift that's happening, but also, and what's really unique about this energy that's coming through for you already is that, for a lot of you, this internal shift is producing some sort of physical change as well. I'm picking up on, some of you are manifesting changes or improvements to your health or to your outward appearance. I just heard making gains. So that could be financial, but I think that's a reference to building muscle. So this could be about a fitness journey that you're on. And it's like some of you are transforming your health from the inside out. So it's really giving me the feeling of getting very comfortable in your own skin in some cases. This is you kind of manifesting, making the outside you match the inside you, if that makes sense. Yeah, kind of this feeling of making the outside match the inside, of course, can be about physical appearance, but this can also be about, and this is, I feel like this is going to sound so weird, but this can be about sort of wearing your dreams on the outside. So for some of you, this is really about you manifesting a very physical display of what you've been feeling on the inside, whatever that might be for you. It's like you've known something about yourself on the inside and now you want it to be obvious on the outside. And this could be like how successful you are in the world, or things about you like that you've kept hidden, and now it's like you want these things to come out. You want people to know who you really are, how you really see yourself, what you really want in your life. So it does feel like stepping into some kind of authentic expression. Yeah, this, for a lot of you, this feels like it has more to do with manifesting a life that feels like an authentic expression of who you are. Having your dreams and your values and what's really important to you be evident on the outside. Manifesting all of that to become very real, or giving life to it, bringing light to it. And this could even be something very, very simple. This could be changing the way that you dress because you've decided that you really would rather wear like certain types of clothes or certain colors of clothing or something like that. And it doesn't have to be a big deal. It doesn't have to be that this is life changing, but it's like, in a lot of ways it is, because this is about you really just stepping into your authentic place. Like if I decided I really feel like I want to wear purple more, I feel like I look good in purple, or like that really expresses something about me, and I don't have any purple in my wardrobe. It's like making that change and feeling more confident in what I'm wearing and feeling like I look my best, or like this is really reflective of how I want to show up in the world, is a very it's a very empowering feeling. And I feel like that is happening for you. And like I was saying, this can be about your fitness, this can be about your health, but in some way this is showing up on the outside. What's really interesting about this shapeshifter energy is that this card specifically references the energy of the theater or of performance, which is kind of off the wall, but like for what we're talking about or what we've been talking about. But for some of you, this is a message specifically related to some sort of performance, some sort of, like I want to say like a show. I guess this could be the energy again too of how you're showing up, how you're presenting in the world. But you could literally be manifesting opportunities when it comes to some sort of artistic pursuit, especially if this is literally theater for you, if this is about acting for you or a performance of some sort. It's like you're manifesting landing the role that you want, or you're manifesting the perfect audition opportunity to come your way. But this can really talk about success in any form of artistry. So music, art that you make with your hands, even a message that you want to deliver to the world. So think about this in broader terms, especially if this theater reference does not like resonate for you. But if you think about yourself on that center stage, it's like, what would you say? If you were up on the stage, what would you say? What would you do? What would you want to show? What would you want to express? That type of energy. This is about you manifesting in that area of your life and you bringing some sort of growth, success, a shift in yourself in that area of your life. I feel like for a lot of you, this has to do with opportunities coming your way, manifesting the right opportunities. So whatever the pursuit is, whatever opportunity you need, that's where your manifestation is being focused, taking that to the next level. And I do feel like for some of you, this is directly related to a job or an interview. So maybe like nailing that interview, getting that job, getting that dream position, whatever that might be. With this energy, I can tell that another thing that you're manifesting is adaptability. So you're manifesting the ability to kind of play different roles, to see more possibilities. The shapeshifter energy is very open-minded energy. So I think you're manifesting a lot of new ideas. You might even have a lot of new passions kind of rising up inside of you right now, or revealing themselves to you. You might discover a new talent or a new gift that you didn't know you had. I just have to go on a little bit of a tangent here for some of you, because like this is as a side note, the way this is coming through is that some of you haven't yet discovered this talent, or this interest, or this skill hasn't revealed itself to you yet, but this is what you're manifesting. So for many of you, this new thing or this new interest, this new direction is going to reveal itself to you. And I'm hearing that even though you're manifesting it, it's like it's still going to be a little bit of a surprise to you. It's still going to feel unexpected in some way. So this might even be that it's something that like you never saw yourself doing. It could be something you didn't even know existed like a couple of months ago, and now it's revealing itself to you, this new opportunity, this new hobby, this new form of expression. And it could even be something that you don't feel you resonate with at first. Like, let me try to just come up with a random example. Like, let's say you're an artist and somebody comes to you with like this newfangled paintbrush or whatever it is, or like this device where you spray paint on the canvas or something, and you're like, this is not how I work, this is not what I do, I don't like this. Or it could be that you take a class and it introduces you to something new, and like it's cool for the class, but I'm not going to translate this into my work, like that's not how I do it. And then this becomes something that you are like particularly skilled at. This becomes something that you really enjoy doing. It's something that can help you to create in this brand new way and to show things in a brand new way. So for some of you, it's like it's a surprise in that way. Something you didn't think you were gonna like, or something you didn't like at first, something you didn't really feel like you resonated with. And also something that like just totally wasn't on your radar and never even existed to you like just a little while ago, and then it presents itself and surprises you. There's kind of another message coming through here. What is this? It's sort of like I think this is about a surprise. This is about how this surprises you. For some of you, this is about one step leading to the next. So if you were to, like, let's say, get a job at a particular company that you really wanted to get, and like you get your manifestation, you have this opportunity, it's a great opportunity for you. And once you're there at that company, you start to see that there's like this other opening, or there's this other avenue that you could take, and you're able to step into that position all because you got that first job. It could be that you got that entry level position or something like that. And it really allows you to level up within this company and to find your niche, find the thing that you're perfect at, find the thing that you enjoy doing the most. So in that way, it's like, it's a surprise. It almost feels like you're manifesting, and you're manifesting things that are even bigger than you realize, because it really hasn't been revealed, or it hasn't been shown to you yet. So there's a surprise around the corner for a lot of you, maybe even multiple surprises. There's like a path that's leading somewhere that you never really thought it could. I feel like a lot of you are discovering a natural gifting that you just didn't know you had. There's a surprise twist to your manifestation, and it really is coming through as a pleasant surprise. So this isn't anything to worry about or to be fearful of, because this is coming through as something that works out even better than you had planned or that you had hoped for. Almost like a secret or a hidden opportunity that's attached to your manifestation. For some of you, this could even be you meet somebody who's very important, very significant in your life. Through pursuing one of your other goals, one of your other dreams, you end up like creating this beautiful friendship or this very deep relationship, something like that. But yeah, there's a little attachment. There's a little unexpected treat attached to your manifestation, which is a lot of fun. I feel that something shifts, something evolves, and it's like you're manifesting in steps. Even if you aren't aware of it, one manifestation leads to a new discovery, and it kind of opens up a new door to the next manifestation, and you're on this journey that you might not even realize you're on. Shapeshifter energy can have like a trickster energy behind it, and I'm kind of getting that in a very playful way here. It's like the universe is leaving you breadcrumbs that lead to your ultimate manifestation. So there is kind of a need for trust here, and a need to not overthink things, because you are being led exactly where you want to go. And even if you don't realize that that's a door to this bigger manifestation, it actually turns out to be. So there's no reason to overthink things. Don't hesitate when opportunities present themselves. If it feels right to you, keep going with it, because there's almost like a little surprise treat attached to that manifestation. Let's pull some cards from the Animal Spirit Oracle and open up that shapeshifter energy a little bit more, see what else we can find. We might even discover just brand new areas of manifestation for you. So we will see. Okay, we have Turtle Spirit. This card says slow and steady wins the race. Interesting. Interesting. I want to go back to that energy. I'm going to pull you one more card. Whoa. Or it's going to flip out immediately. We have Flamingo Spirit. Embrace the in-between. I really feel like, first of all, this turtle energy, I really feel like this is referencing maybe like this slow progression or this slow evolution, and that idea of your manifestation unfolding, to not rush anything, because you never know where that one thing is leading. So like I was saying, it might be getting that opportunity, getting that job, getting your foot in the door someplace, but it leads to something you never could have imagined, and the manifestation grows and evolves with you. So I feel like this is definitely referencing that energy. We also have mirroring numbers here. We have 62 and 26. Interesting things have been happening with this Animal Spirit Oracle today. So I feel like every combination we've gotten has had some sort of significance to it. And here I'm seeing it again, this mirroring energy. This is kind of a reminder to you that the universe will mirror back to you a reflection of what's going on in your inner world. Your guides are coming through with these hard-hitting messages right now, right in the beginning. So we just got to go through it. With this turtle spirit here, I feel like a lot of you might have been waiting on your manifestation for a while, or you may feel like it's taking too long. Your guides are reminding you to enjoy the journey, to enjoy the way to the destination, because feelings of impatience create more feelings of impatience. So whatever you got going on inside, the outside world is going to give you reasons to feel that way even more. And this isn't like, not at all, this isn't to scare you, and this isn't even to say that you're doing that. It's like your guides are just telling you this world is a mirror, and you can really control and speed up this manifestation by creating that feeling inside of you that you want to experience. This flamingo energy is really, it's reminding you to embrace the energy of becoming, because that's actually what is going to add more power and more substance to your manifestation, rather than feeling like you're not there yet. Because you can find yourself in this perpetual cycle of not being there yet, not having it yet, instead of noticing how much closer you are. It's a totally different energy. I feel like it's this feeling of like, I haven't arrived yet, versus I'm getting closer. I can feel it. I feel it so vividly. It's like I already have it. You feel that? Like, there's a difference there. One's full of juice and the other one is full of defeat. So I feel like this shapeshifter energy could be about manifesting that juicier energy. You're kind of manifesting this mindset that helps you to manifest more effortlessly. It's changing the way you think, the way you feel about your manifestations, changing your mindset, which is a manifestation in itself. Another thing I wanted to say about this, like for those of you who have felt impatient about your manifestation, when we were talking about like this little nugget, or it could be even a series of nuggets that's attached to the manifestation that you have your eye on, it's like this is another reason to kind of go with the evolution of the process, because I really do feel like a lot of you are manifesting in steps. One thing is leading you to the next, is leading you to the next, and you're refining your vision as you go. And the universe is really helping you to do that. So this is a reminder too, like this patience, or this really enjoying how this unfolds for you, is key to adding a lot of potency to your manifestation, because it's unfolding in a way that's better than you could have planned. So just kind of going with that, enjoying the ride, embracing this feeling of not quite being there yet, but also noticing that you are, like you have come so far. You are creating so much change in your life. You are living more as your authentic self as each day goes on. So this is really beautiful energy. Yeah, for some reason, first of all, your guides are saying, like, I think I left something out, because they're really highlighting how powerful you are as a manifester, and that your abilities keep leveling up the same way we're talking about going through this progression, that you keep getting better and better. It keeps getting more and more refined. So this is just a really powerful message for you to keep in mind, that you're really, really good at this. Even if you doubt yourself at times, even if you doubt how this is unfolding, you're really good at creating the changes that you want in your life, and bringing in the shift that's happening inside of you. Back to this mirrored energy. For some of you, you have a mirrored partner in your life. This might be a romantic partner. This could just be another relationship in your life. But I just heard your partner is a mirror. So for some of you, that is talking about maybe even a soulmate relationship, a connection where there's a lot of mirroring going on. Some of you are manifesting this type of relationship, this type of connection into your life, meaning you're feeling called to like a balanced, reciprocal partnership that feels like the two of you are really in harmony, like you're connected on many different levels. I'm talking like finishing each other's sentences type of connection. You know, if you know, you know, because for many of you, it's like that's what you're calling in. So that would have resonated with you, because it's kind of just this feeling of like you guys are on the same page 100%, and that's what you're looking for. We have enlightenment. Yeah, there's something there with that Enlightenment card. That's what your guides, I think, were getting at. It's like the way that this unfolds, the knowledge that's revealed to you, the opportunities that are revealed to you. Like, it really is going to be kind of this spark. It really is something that maybe you can't conceptualize right now. You can't even see how big this gets, or how impactful this is for you, because you're only seeing the one part right now, but you will be shown more as time goes on. Yeah, there's such a tropical vibe here. I feel like a lot of you are manifesting a vacation, a trip, a getaway. This might literally be a tropical vacation for some of you, a beach vacation. It's like you're attracting new experiences into your life, new adventures, new challenges, new lessons. You're learning a lot. And I feel like you're learning a lot, especially while traveling for some of you. So if that is a manifestation that you're working on, or something that's been on your radar where you're thinking about traveling, it's really to have these new experiences. It's to be enlightened to different ways of life, to different languages. Maybe you want to study a foreign language or something like that. It's about your personal growth and evolution. The shapeshifter energy really, it's about you maybe even kind of diving into a different culture, maybe experimenting with different ways to dress while you're traveling or something like that. But it's like you're really becoming a new version of yourself. And for some of you, travel is a big part of that. It's a big part of this expansion. There's really this feeling of like being ready for what's next, being excited about what's next, looking forward to something. A lot of you are manifesting a change in scenery. And this could be like, because I'm seeing a vacation here for a lot of you, but it doesn't have to be a vacation. This, for some of you, is about shaking up your day-to-day. So shaking up your routine, moving your workspace around, or moving your bedroom around, or something like that. It can even be something relatively subtle, maybe like working in a different location, going to a coffee shop, something like that. I just feel like a lot of you are manifesting a change in scenery, which is going to manifest a lot of creativity and a lot of expansion for you. I do have to say that for some of you, a brightly colored bird or like a vividly colored bird might be a sign that you need to look out for. A sign that can be confirmation of some sort of connection, or whatever this is you're manifesting in your life. This can even be something that you start to notice down the line, I'm hearing, for some of you. Some of the lessons you're learning and the information you're manifesting is really playing into the shapeshifter energy, because it's helping you to transform. It's helping you to make sense of your journey and to develop into the version of you that feels like your truest self. So you might have tried on a lot of different versions of yourself, but you're starting to really refine that, and you're starting to see exactly who it is you want to be, how you want to show up. Let's get some tarot on this. I want to dive into this energy just a little bit deeper with some tarot. We have the Two of Wands. Oh, plans. Plans being made. Let's get one more card for you. This number 2 manifested. Number 2. Why do I keep saying the wrong numbers for you guys? This is so weird. I don't feel like I've ever done that before, and certainly not numerous times in the same reading. So interesting. You have the 62, the 26, the Two of Wands. I'm trying to figure out if there's some significance there, or if I'm just losing my mind. We have the 8 of Swords in reverse. This Two of Wands is another indication of travel for some of you. You see how he's holding this globe here? So this is about planning. This might not be travel that is happening right now, but this could be that a lot of you are in the planning phases of a trip, or you've been looking forward to a trip for a long time. that travel message keeps showing up for you. So I feel like this is on the horizon for a lot of you. And I do feel like for most of you, what you're manifesting, if this is about a trip, this is your dream vacation. So this is you going to your dream destination. And it could be a move or a prolonged stay for some of you. It could be that you're staying in this location for a while. You're manifesting an opportunity where you can work in this location, or like you can stay with a family or something for an extended time. But I do feel like this is extended for some of you, but that's not what I was going to say. It's your dream vacation. It is your dream destination. So yes, I'm getting tropical vibes here. For some of you, that's not your dream destination. But this is what I see when I like swimming through this energy for you. This is wherever you would most want to go, or where you've been dreaming about traveling to for a long time. You're manifesting that trip, and you're manifesting a lot of like new adventures and enlightenment experiences as you are traveling. I feel like a lot of you, this has to do with your vision of an ideal life for like in general with this Two of Wands energy. That's really odd because your guides just showed me someone writing out and kind of designing their ideal day or their ideal, I feel like it was day, but it really could be life in general. So some of you may have planned out exactly how you would want your ideal day to go, or exactly how your ideal life looks. You may have written that out, and that's what you're manifesting. You're calling that into reality. The Two of Wands represents an inspiration that you've had, and kind of the process of making that into reality. Plans being made, action being taken, kind of that spark of inspiration turning into a more solid plan. And then you have the Eight of Swords in reverse. So this is crucial here, and this is really interesting energy. I love seeing this energy for you because you're manifesting breakthroughs here. This card came out right over the Enlightenment card. So this kind of shows me new ideas, new approaches, releasing the things that have held you back in the past. The Eight of Swords is about mental confinement, mental blocks and barriers. Oftentimes it's representing our fears. So you're manifesting a release in that area also, a release in these fears that could have held you back. With the shapeshifter, we're talking about stepping into more of your true and authentic self. So a lot of you are manifesting the ability to do that. If you felt held back by rules, or you felt confined by like the restrictions that someone else placed on you, you're manifesting a clean break away from all of that. You're releasing the things that have made you feel stuck as this old version of yourself, and you're stepping into this energy where you feel free to be you, like whatever that means, which obviously is going to mean something different to everyone else, but you feel free to be you, even to go where you feel most called to, even to visit or to live or whatever. You're doing these things that feel really authentic to you. I want to look at the bottom of the deck. We have the Five of Wands under the deck, and that's funny because it's like I'm in this energy of like, are there restrictions that maybe were placed on you, because you're manifesting a reality where these restrictions are lifted. And the Five of Wands can talk about like fights, disagreements, arguments, people not seeing eye to eye, no one seeing each other's view, their point of view. And that's, for a lot of you, that might be true, because it could be that it's like people have almost wanted to define who you are, and it's like you're breaking away from that. You're like, I'm out of this. I don't have to adhere to these certain rules, and you want your voice to be heard as well. Oh, Temperance energy under there. Yeah. This is showing a victory here. So this is showing like that transformation really taking effect, taking hold. A little bit of patience with the Temperance card, a little bit of balance, but yeah, you're finding it. You're balancing out like these ideas that you might have had from your family or from your upbringing or whatever, with what feels true and right and authentic to you, and like sorting out your exact place in the world and what you want to shift into. Beautiful. I'm going to move your tarot deck, add your Magician card back to this deck. We're going to pull some angel numbers for you. I'm doing this mainly because sometimes signs and synchronicities that have been showing up for you or that will show up for you can present themselves in a really simple form here. So this might be like a way that you receive messages about your manifestation. This might be a way that you're reminded that your manifestation is working. We have 666. I am centered. It's pulling me back to that Six of Wands energy that we just saw at the bottom of the deck, and just being very focused on that victory. So this card says a wake-up call for you to re-examine your current situation and change the direction of your thoughts so you can raise your vibration to a more positive frequency. Weren't we talking about that, you guys? We were talking about this mirrored energy, and this number sequence kind of makes me feel like mirrored energy as well, because it's repeating sixes. But it's like this mirrored energy and this idea of re-examining our current situation and changing the directions of our thoughts. It's to raise that vibration. It's to make sure that we are in the vibrational state that we want to be in. And this can even be about you shifting into states that you want to be in, which could mean like this vacation or this travel that you're looking forward to. It's like finding that place that you really want to reside in and actually being there, living in that energy. You also have card 31, I am disciplined. Your approach to life is an effective mix of both practicality and imagination. Your mind is stirring with creative ideas, and you have the organizational skills to manifest them to life. The Two of Wands energy, that kind of planning energy, you are being disciplined about this. What that shows me is you're not giving up on your manifestation. It doesn't mean that you have to be like trying really hard to make this happen all the time, but this is like you're always returning to that idea. You're always developing, growing, building upon what has happened before, becoming more enlightened, doing away with some of these fears. And it's like that commitment to return to that energy is what's really propelling this forward for you. I love that. So sixes definitely keep showing up for you. Sixes are about stability, about harmony, really sweet energy. So I love that. I just heard somebody's born on the 31st. Let me know if that's what that message is for you. We have the Fool. I love it. I love it because we have adventures here. That's total Fool energy. Venturing out into the unknown. You're manifesting a lot of a lot. I'm not going to take these cards, you guys, because it's so much. I'm going to take a peek at them. Ace of Wands, the Lovers. Justice, the Sun. Three of Swords, the Hangman. Okay. We're going to factor that in. We're going to look for a clearer message here. Okay. The Eight of Cups. The Nine of Wands. Okay. You guys are putting a lot behind you and really moving on to this new version of yourself. I see why the shapeshifter energy came out for you right away, looking at all of this. This is a new journey. So we opened up with the Fool. The Fool is all about having that new adventure, maybe not having all of the answers, maybe diving in, jumping in. So I'm seeing that like what's going to help this manifestation is taking a chance. Take a chance and believe in yourself. Believe that the plan that you have, believe that the vision that you've been given is worth it, that it's worth kind of taking that leap of faith. We have the Knight of Swords. The Knight of Swords is very, very direct, very thirsty for information, but also very willing to take action. there might be a need for you to be very direct or to be very action oriented when it comes to this manifestation. But I see you guys stepping into this very empowered energy. The King of Wands is someone who's very empowered, who's very passionate, and knows how to weigh those passions and pursue them in a way that, I want to say in a way that makes sense for them, because I feel like there is kind of an idea of balance. So whereas like the Knight of Wands could get very unbalanced, they could be too impulsive, they could make moves a little too fast. I'm seeing that there is passion here that's spurring these changes in you, but they seem like they are well balanced, like they are well timed. So I love the King of Wands energy to balance out the Fool energy. It shows me that you're not being reckless. You've thought this through, and you kind of like, you're aware of what you want to create. You're aware that what you want to do is walk away from some old version of yourself and shift into what feels more true and more right for you right now. 8 of Swords in reverse right next to the 9 of Wands, both cards that talk about boundaries. So this is you like releasing the old, breaking down barriers, being that shapeshifter. I feel like shapeshifter energy always makes me think of a change that can be kind of uncomfortable at times because it's so much growth or it's such a shift, but change that's so worth it to take that new form. Bottom of the deck, we have the Ace of Swords. I do see clear ideas and clear communication for you guys, and this could be something that you are manifesting. New ideas. I feel like your adventures, your travel, these ways that you're finding inspiration, they're giving you a lot of new ideas. And like we were talking about, things are unfolding for you as they go. So this is part of why you have this Ace of Swords energy. You'll have new ideas as you go, even as you accomplish the things that you want to. As you grow into the person that you want to, you start to have more clarity. You start to think about things differently. You start to define another thing that you want to manifest. And it's just this beautiful evolution. You're like on this evolutionary path that I think is so beautiful. I want to kind of close out your reading with advice. So first we're going to look at the Oracle of the Fairies, I think is what it's called. First, we're going to look at this deck for just any kind of advice about how you could bring this manifestation in a little bit faster, or anything that might be holding it back. So what do we have for number 3? Okay, we have Temptation. This gives me devil vibes. So this card says, are you in denial about an unhealthy habit, perhaps one that makes you feel guilty? This fairy says you have the power to overcome temptation, whatever its guise. So, of course, you're going to know exactly what this temptation may be. There might be something that you feel is standing in the way of your manifestation, but what I think is happening here for a lot of you, because we were talking about kind of maintaining like a more positive mindset about this, and how the universe is mirroring back to you what's going on inside of you. I feel like this energy could be referencing, especially with this 8 of Swords in reverse, it's like you're releasing a lot of these fears, you're releasing limiting beliefs around your ability to manifest and your ability to manifest exactly what you want in your life. But every now and then there might be that little bit of temptation to like turn back to these old thought patterns, to turn back to these ways that made us feel stuck in the past, or these things that we were fearful of in the past. So if there's a temptation to do that, your guides are saying just release that, release this old energy, step into the new, use the shapeshifter energy that is so present for you. Use that energy of the Fool to step into something new. We also have inspiration here. Of course we do. You're being inspired as you journey on this path. This says, be prepared. You'll soon receive a visit from the Fairy of Inspiration. Come dusk or dawn, she can call anytime. I love this. It's new ideas. Your manifestations are ever growing and ever evolving, and that is just confirmation of that. Don't ignore your inspiration. You were given these ideas for a reason, and there's kind of some encouragement to follow through on the ideas that you've been given. Don't let that inspiration be wasted. Yeah, there's definitely a message to manifest these things into reality. I'm going to use my homemade deck here just to see if there's any advice, any further advice that your guides have for you. So you have Go Within. This is about some soul searching. What do you really want is what I feel like is coming through with that. What do you really want? What do you actually want to shift into? We have Secret. Interesting. I feel like that's that tricky energy again. Like there is a little bit of a secret component to these manifestations that you're working on because you really might not know the full picture. There's a little bit of this that's being held back that is being held as a surprise for you. We have Create. Some of you, this is about a creative endeavor. This is about you pursuing that passion. It's about that inspiration that this card was talking about. We also have Feels Like Home. And we have Soon. I love that. Your manifestation is coming soon. A lot of what you're working on is going to be very evident very soon. I love this card of Feels Like Home for those of you that are thinking about traveling. I feel like this is in reference to a couple of different things because there's a couple of messages coming through, but this is in reference to you finding that place that really does feel like home to you, finding a place that you want to visit often, or it just feels like your soul has been called there. And this is really confirmation of that for some of you, especially if you haven't taken this trip. It's just like this place feels like home to you. This place feels like where your soul lives is how it's coming through. Also, I feel like with the shapeshifter energy, this feels like home is referencing like your home base energy, or you finding this energy that you really resonate with, this energy that feels like this is where I want to live, this is who I want to be, this feels like the true version of me, and this is what I want to express into the world, because we're talking about what you express, what you create, what you're inspired to do in the world. So yeah, all of that. Yes, thank you so much for hanging out with me. Beautiful, beautiful energy. I'm wondering how many of you are going on this marvelous tropical vacation, because I want to go. Yeah, so thanks for hanging out with me, you guys. If you did enjoy this reading, if you resonated with any of these messages, don't forget to leave me a comment down below, hit that like button, hit subscribe if you feel like it, and hopefully I will see you in another reading really soon.